Before we get into the combined power, the punch, the slew of benefits that blockchain and Internet of Things or IoT working together will deliver, let us look at the IoT technology, or should I say IoT revolution. First came the Internet, which is people, computers connected through Internet protocols, a global computer network providing a variety of information and communication facilities, consisting of interconnected networks using standardized communication protocols. Or we can break up the above definition as follows. Internet is a worldwide global system of interconnected computer networks. Internet uses the standard Internet protocol known as TCP/IP. Every computer in the Internet is identified by a unique IP address which also identifies its location. A special computer DNS or domain name server is used to give name to the IP address so that user can locate a computer by name. For example, a DNS server will resolve a name sophoclelabs.com to a particular IP address to uniquely identify the computer on which this website is hosted. Internet is accessible to every user all over the world. Now, what is Internet of Things? The Internet of Things, or IoT for short, refers to a system of interrelated, internet-connected objects that are able to collect and transfer data over a wireless network without human intervention. The personal or business possibilities are endless. A thing can refer to a connected medical devices, a biochip transporter the likes of ones put on livestock, a solar panel, a connected automobile with sensors that alert the driver to loads of possible issues like fuel, tire pressure, needed maintenance, and more. Or any object outfitted with sensors that has the ability to gather and transfer data over a network. IoT started becoming a buzzword around early 20s or thereabouts, similar to what is happening with blockchain since 2017. By late 2013, at an IoT event in Barcelona, every keynote not only talked about metaphorical pyramid of infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service, but almost every keynote talked about everything as a service, or in short, EaaS, thanks to IoT. Today, businesses are motivated by IoT and the prospects of increasing revenue, reducing operating costs, and improving efficiencies. Regardless of the reasons, IoT device deployments provide the data and insights necessary to streamline workflows, visualize usage patterns, automate processes, meet compliance requirements, and compete more effectively in a changing business environment. In very near future, IoT will touch almost every aspect of our day-to-day life, and when combined with other emerging technologies like blockchain and artificial intelligence and machine learning, it becomes a potent transformation tool. And what kind of transformation? Basically, physical to digital. Our planet has more connected devices than people. It would not be wrong to say or predict that the IoT will transform the way businesses, governments, and humans interact with the rest of the connected world. And why is IoT such a big thing? Because it makes connected cities safer, asset tracking more cost-effective, healthcare more personalized, and maybe energy consumption more efficient. Businesses that harness the data generated by the Internet of Things will survive and thrive in the future. they will realize a significant competitive advantage. In fact, you must have heard the phrase that data is the new oil. What does it really mean? For 40 to 50 years, economies and countries that produced and consumed maximum oil or petroleum products were developed or rich countries, right? That definition of rich or developed countries is changing and changing very fast. Now, those countries and economies that are able to generate, harness, and analyze the zillions of bytes worth of data, which is growing every second, will be the rich, developed, and powerful countries or economies in the future. While IoT adoption is growing significantly, some key challenges need to be addressed to make IoT solutions scale and support the ever-growing demand for more and more connected devices. The growth story of IoT devices in use is amazing. From a paltry 1 million in 1992 to a staggering 50.1 billion in 2020. IoT solutions must address the security and privacy concerns around these devices and the data they collect. Some of these challenges are scalability. Current centralized cloud-based IoT platforms enforce message routing through these platforms. This enforcement creates a bottleneck to scaling the IoT solutions to a large number of devices. Security. The huge volume of data that's collected from millions of devices raise information security and privacy concerns for individuals, corporations, and governments. As proven by recent denial of service attacks on IoT devices, the large number of low-cost devices connected to the internet is proving to be a major challenge in ensuring IoT security. Lack of data standards or uniformity. The world is turning towards open data initiatives, but there is no uniform approach. There are several protocols and no single platform for connecting devices from all manufacturers. The interoperability of devices and platforms is a key challenge to the growth of IoT solutions. And cost. IoT solutions are associated with a huge number of devices and their network equipment. The costs associated with IoT solutions are proving to be very high as they need to cater to a very high volume of messages, giving rise to communication costs, data generated by the devices giving rise to storage costs, and analytical processes giving rise to server costs. Subsequent growth will only